Hello, welcome to the Urban Geography class. Today we will discuss about urban density. Urban density is not a simple concept. It is often understood as an oversimplified concept. It is not people per unit area in the city. It discusses, it depicts, and it takes into measure the interaction of buildings and infrastructure with the people, how the infrastructure and building interacts with the people, with the city space. Land use mix is central to the concept of urban density. Here, if you see Europe, pedestrian is the king. We have to arrange shades, we have to arrange stops for him, we have to arrange footpaths for him, and we have to arrange bus stops for him. Pedestrian is the king. We consider pedestrian as the king because we think if we give these facilities to the pedestrian, he will be more inclined to walk and not to drive around. So now we return to the concept of urban density. There are some fixed aspects and there are some flexible aspects. Floor area ratio is one of the measures of urban density. The floor area of building divided by land area. Residential density is another measure. Residential density is the number of dwelling units in any given area. Population density, the number of human persons in any given area. Employment density is the number of jobs in any given urban area. Gross density is any density figure for a given area of land that includes users not necessarily directly relevant to the figure, usually roads and other transport infrastructure. Net density is a density figure for a given area of land that excludes land not directly related to the figure. Weighted density, a density merit which measures the density at which the average citizen lives. It is determined by calculating the standard density of each census, assigning each weight equal to its share of the total population, and then adding it to the segment. These are the measures. These are different types of density. In short, we can say people per unit area, floor area, coverage are the main parameters of urban density. And other land uses are also important, like offices, shops, bus stops, public facilities, malls, parks, how their share is to the main city area. This measure tells us or how much the city's sustainability is. Actually, the main concept is the main aim of deciding and studying this measure is to measure the sustainability of the city. You all know, we have discussed already what sustainability is. Sustainability is to sustain, how the city will sustain in the future, how will the city will prosper and grow in the future. These days, contrary to popular belief, the thinking is that congested city is better for a viable and feasible transport system. Congested city is more good. It discourages urban sprawl, which we have discussed in a different lecture, its pros and cons. You all know that urban sprawl is a big problem of modern city life. It is, it was designed, it was introduced as a solution. The solution was given to the congestion of the city. It was thought that congestion of city is a bad thing. So we have to move out. But in moving out, we have created the problem of urban sprawl, and we have disturbed the natural setting around the town that led to deterioration of the environment. That is of utmost importance to us. We have to care about the nature and we have to sustain it. If the nature is sustained, then the city will also be sustained. We will discuss it in another interaction later.